everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Who do we remember Memorial Day? Is it veterans or is it just people who are not around? Was it both? Veterans? Well, your dad, remember him? My dad was 5 years in a prisoner of war camp, so definitely remember him. And Tammy's looking pretty. Me, I'm looking pretty shaggy. But I've been working all day, and it's raining cats and dogs here in Oklahoma. What do I think we've had today? 2 inches already?
Yeah.
Ponds are filled up. All right, so here we go. Aaron Stutzman says, very informative video. In your experience, is there a preferred semen extender brand? Yes, there absolutely is, and it is from Minitube, and it's their Canid Plus LT, long-term, good for 10 days. We do sell that at mybreedersupply.com. I've been using it for, I don't know, over 5 years now. I've tried a lot of extenders out, and I can tell you, of all the ones I've tried out, the what used to be originally from Mofa Global, got bought out by Minitube, is absolutely the best product out there. And I could go into all kinds of reasons why. Maybe that's a whole video in itself. But the answer is, love that product. Crafty Teen says, hey James, do I have to deworm the pups on 2, 4, 6, 8, blah blah blah, or just 2 and 6 weeks? No, you deworm every 2 weeks, starting at 2 weeks old. So 2, 6, 4, 8, 10, 12 until they leave. Nemex 2 for the 2 and 4 weeks, and then Safeguard for the 6 weeks and on. Nemex 2 is a one-time. Once you do it, when you use the Safeguard, it's 3 days in a row. Kurt de Leon says, hi, is there such a thing as a platinum carrier? Tammy's going to have a go at this.
No, there's not a platinum carrier.
A platinum dog
I guess what you would say a platinum carrier could be is a lilac and tan that carries cream.
Well, it could be all kinds of things. That's the problem.
I'm seeing here lately where people are saying platinum, blue and tan, because it's a white dog. So, and it carries, it's a cream dog that's blue, a blue covered in cream, blue and tan dog covered in cream, and people are putting on there platinum, blue and tan, and it's like.
So here's the problem.
I'm not understanding. Are we wrong?
No,
That's
we're not.
What I want
No, we're not. This is exactly the problem. The problem is this.
Misleading some people?
No, we're not. That's exactly.
Not us, but I meant
other people are. Yeah. So this is exactly what Tammy's talking about is exactly the problem. The problem is this: describe your dog's DNA correctly, and then nobody will be confused. So let's just break this down. What is a platinum dog? A platinum dog is a blue dog and a cocoa dog and a cream dog all combined. All three of those things, 2 copies of each, makes for a platinum dog.
It's a lilac and tan dog, or a lilac only.
Well, I mean, so here comes the confusion.
A lilac is a blue and cocoa.
Well, here comes the confusion. I mean, you could call that a lilac dog covered in cream. That would be an okay way of expressing it. But it's much better just to describe it properly. A platinum dog is a cocoa dog, a blue dog, and a cream dog combined. And by the way, an Isabella dog is a testable chocolate dog and a blue dog and a cream dog combined. So it's much. So what would be a platinum carrier? Well, a platinum carrier would be a dog that's capable of producing a platinum. So it have 1 copy of blue, 1 copy of cocoa, 1 copy of cream. But it's just not a good way of describing it. And we get lots of these and a lot of confusion. A lot of people
are going around thinking they got a platinum dog.
Yes, well, they're buying dogs and I get this all the time. They buy a dog and it's like, they show me the DNA and they say, well, I got this dog, it's a so-and-so. And it's like, no, it's not. It carries that color, but it's not that dog. So much better that you describe it with the proper terminology and with the letters, and then you won't make a mistake. Here's one I haven't had before. Sonia Williams says, I'll let Tammy ask this one. What size ears are considered to be too big? I'm about to say, these ears here are getting marginally a little bit too big. Prince Charles ears, definitely too big. And then she goes on to say, in a French,
call you up.
Yeah, I know. And she says all Frenchies have big ears anyway. Well, Tammy, have a go at that one. What do you think? What's too big?
Well, the ones that look like jackrabbits, those are big ears.
Yep, they are. Yep. If you go back to the breed standard, and if you go back to the breed standard from probably 50 years ago, French Bulldogs have much smaller ears than what you see today. I call them little teddy bear ears. They're not very big, They're about half the size of some of the huge ones that you see. I like that look personally. I don't like to see a lot of ear. You know, what's a lot of ear? It's subjective, isn't it?
Sometimes it's the way people take pictures too, from down looking up. Makes the ears look like they're giant ears. But,
oh yeah, you get more ear because it's close to the camera. So you mean that if I take my picture differently, I can make my ears look a little smaller than they are?
Yeah.
I like slightly smaller ears. They're good for holding glasses on.
Or your mask, unless you're
there you go.
your face mask, unless you're who's the guy that fought with the boxer that bit his ear
unless
off?
you're
Mike Tyson's.
well, you know, you're
what's
a
his
hand
name
of
ear off?
land of holy hand of can't say
No,
his name.
not holy.
No, he's yeah. God, I can't remember his name. Holy Anderfield. Well, that's close.
No.
Anyway, Tammy sent me one where he is trying to put a mask on. He got an ear missing, and it said "Thanks a lot, Tyson," which is really funny. Anyway.
Yeah, because his mask, he couldn't wear his mask.
What is his name?
Ear.
Orlando Fields?
No.
Well, somebody will correct us and tell us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But look, I mean, look, eye is in the beholder on this one. I don't like to see dogs with huge ears, but look, if the only thing wrong with a dog is huge ears, I can get past that, right? It's if it's got long back, long tail, you know, all these other things, a long snout, you know, those are things that are more damning than the ears for me. So, you know, but I like a nice round head with relatively small ears. That's what, you like that, Tammy?
I like a square top head.
Yes, well, yeah, a nice big head with not, you know, not huge ears, right?
Right.
So, yeah, so that we've talked that one to death.
Yeah, we did.
So here's another one. This love for you. If you're using little d, little d, little b, little b as lilac on the chart, what would the difference be between the lilac and the Isabella? Well, okay. So first off,
2 copies of everything is the difference.
well, first off, yes. So lilac doesn't have a dog that's blue and chocolate, whatever version of chocolate it is, and it doesn't have 2 copies of cream is a lilac. If it has 2 copies of cream, then it becomes a platinum. The difference between a lilac and Isabella is a lilac has cocoa as the chocolate, and Isabella has little b testable chocolate as the chocolate. I've got a whole video on this that talks about this in some detail. Dogs get braided if they don't tie. Oh my goodness, here we go on this one. Well, look, there's the Virgin Mary. That's the only example I know of this that's ever happened in the history of our planet, where some mammals got pregnant without having a tie, and that's the Virgin Mary. So no, they've got a tie. The semen doesn't fly, and it doesn't travel in the air. It has to be physically and mechanically put into the dog. Roughly how long after litter does a dog have another heat cycle? That's a good one. Bully Stampede says. Well, Bully Stampede, the average run between heat cycles is 6 months. Now, some dogs can be shorter than that, especially young ones who are having their first heat cycles, and older dogs definitely can be longer than that. So we've had dogs that have been over a year between heat cycles, but average is 6 months.
Kiki was a year and 2 weeks.
Yes, so given that its average is 6 months, and that the gestation period for a dog is 2 months, then after it's had its puppies on the ground, you'd expect it to be 4 more months before it has its next heat cycle. I hope that explains it.
Sometimes they have a silent heat that you don't know about.
Nancy Massey says, I agree, the vet's offices are taking advantage of the COVID situation.
Yes.
Thankfully my vet is opening back up for customers on June 1st. Handing off dogs in the parking lot is ridiculous, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I mean, I agree for lots of reasons, and I think you're exactly right, and I think it's their way of not having to deal with the public, and that's what they should be doing, is dealing with the public. You know, you've got to look after your customers, and if you're not, you know, I agree. We both, the only person that right now that we know of is Marilyn, who's Marilyn Wolgamoth, our local vet, who's
it's like taking your child to the doctor. You're going to turn over the child to the nurse and let them just take off with them? No.
Well, we went and had a C-section done the other day, and we got a phone call that said, "Do you want to keep the dog intact?"
Oh God!
It's like,
I like to have a heart attack.
Have that over the phone. It's like, what? You got to be.
The dog wasn't even checked in yet.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I was like,
that's an example of bad communications, which happens when you don't have a face-to-face with somebody about what you want done. So yeah, we're look. Lots of people are not going to agree with this.
I said, "Oh my God, yes, I want her intact." I said, "She's our breeding female."
Yes.
Oh my God, I like to come through the phone. Look at their flowers. Isn't that pretty?
What if I bred a platinum with a merle? Would you get any merles? That's from Ariana Tavildari. Well, look, there's a simple answer to this. If you breed a merle with anything, you're going to get half merles on average. It doesn't matter if it's a platinum or whatever. The problem you've got with a platinum is if the merle dog has a copy of cream, then you're going to get half the dogs are going to be creams and they won't show the merle. So that might hide up. It'll still be a merle dog, but you may not get the merle present. So we are now coming up to our daughter's house where she's got a litter of fluffies for us to go look at. So we're going to post a video from Fluffies. So thanks for watching, everybody. Say bye, Tammy.
Bye. Happy Memorial Day.
Yes. And all of your mums and dads who saved us and made us where we are today. Thank you very much for that.
I got my America shirt on. Oh, you can't see it.
You do.
It says America, and then it's got the song on the back of it.
But seriously, these people have made huge sacrifices for us, and we just don't, sometimes we don't appreciate.
Right.
We worry about the things that are going on in the world today, and it's not like we shouldn't, but at the same time, our relatives went through some crazy, terrible stuff with just huge adversity to let us be safe. So thank you very much. We really appreciate all of your mums and dads and sisters and brothers and boyfriends and girlfriends who have done things to keep this land safe. Bye, buddy.